That night, I saw something no child should ever see. You thought you were better than me. Now look at you.
That night, I could not sleep. The village was too quiet, and the wind moved slowly like something was watching. As I walked near the backyard, I heard a strange sound. Dig. 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 I moved closer, slowly, carefully. Then I saw her. My stepmother was digging the ground under the big tree. My heart started beating fast. I did not understand what she was doing at that time of the night. Then I saw something on the ground, 2 bodies. Wrapped in cloth, I stepped closer. And my legs became weak. It was my father, and beside him, my mother. I covered my mouth quickly so I would not scream. My stepmother looked at the bodies and said in a low voice, "No one will know." Then she pushed them into the hole and covered them with sand. That was the moment I knew my life would never be the same again. The next morning, she acted like nothing happened. She cooked, she spoke normally, even smiled, but my parents were gone. When I tried to ask, she looked at me coldly. "Go and fetch water," she said. That was how my suffering began. From that day, I worked every day without rest. I fetched water, cleaned the house, cooked, and worked on the farm. But her daughter lived a good life. She ate well, wore clean clothes, and laughed every day. I was always tired and always hungry. Sometimes, I would beg for food, but she would throw leftovers at me and say, "Eat that. That is enough for you." I said nothing. I just endured everything in silence. Years passed, and nothing changed.
We have consulted the ancestors, and the path is clear. You will marry the elder's son at the harvest festival.
No, please, no.
One day, the elders came to our house. They said it was time for me to get married. For a moment, I felt hope. Maybe my life would change. But my stepmother smiled and said, "I have already chosen a husband for her." I looked at her and asked, "Who is he?" She looked at me and said, "A madman." My heart broke instantly. Everyone in the village knew him. He walked alone and talked to himself, but I had no choice. On the day of the marriage, I was afraid, but when I saw him, he looked calm. Not dangerous. He looked at me and said softly, "Do not be afraid." I did not understand him, but something about him felt different. After the marriage, I expected suffering, but instead, he treated me with kindness. He never shouted. He never hurt me. One day, I asked him, "Why are you kind to me?" He smiled and said, "Because you deserve it." One day, he took me far away from the village. We walked until we reached a place I had never seen before, a city. Full of life. I was shocked. "This is my home," he said. "You are not mad?" I asked. He smiled and said, "No. I only pretended." Since then, my life completely changed. I started living a good and wealthy life with happiness, smiling face with smiling eyes.